Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Sie lebt noch.
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Baby, you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's
Dillian?
already dead.
Ist das du, Dillian?
It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Ja, jeder Krieger braucht jemanden, der einem zur Seite steht. Dinge kann man nicht alleine erledigen, ne? Ach, schaut mal. Die Verseuchung am Arm, die ist größer geworden. Wahrscheinlich, weil wir eben einmal den Kampf verloren haben gegen das große Biest am Tor. Das heißt, es ist schlimmer geworden. So, was haben wir denn hier? Oder... Ach, da hinten. Da ist er. Und er trainiert, glaube ich. Oder es ist absichtlich so, dass im Laufe der Geschichte der Arm immer und immer weiter Richtung Kopf geht, die Fäulnis. Schauen wir uns doch mal hier um. Das ist echt schön, das Gebiet. Und wie ihr seht, die Umgebung ist auch wieder aufgeklärter Himmel im Vergleich. Es regnet nicht, keine Stürmnis. Und da kommen wir. Dann auf zu Dillian, wenn das Dillian ist.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's gone. He's gone. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you.
Niemals aufgeben.
Going. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Diese Wikinger-Schiffe sind so imponierend immer gewesen.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zinbel, made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one,
Ein Schiffsgrab.
barren and lonely.
Es sieht so aus, als wäre hier auch mal Wasser gewesen, ne? Also Ebbe und Flut, weil ansonsten wären die Schiffe gar nicht bis hierher gekommen. Und sind dann wahrscheinlich an den Bergen in der Nacht zerschellt. Dafür sind ja auch Leuchttürme da, ne? Dass man so ein bisschen die Umgebung erkennen kann. Ach, da haben wir einen Durchgang gefunden schon mal. Da oben ist aber Dillian. Den haben wir auch gerade gesehen. Das heißt, wir gehen erstmal zu Dillian, wenn wir denn von hier aus dahin kommen. Leuchttürme haben ja gerade um so Klippen und so weiter den Weg gewiesen.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Und wenn wir jetzt weiter hier gehen, verpassen wir dann den Weg in die andere Richtung?
The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
I saw play under the shade of a tree.
Lasst uns mal gucken, ob wir da noch ein Runenwort oder sowas haben. Nicht, dass wir das verpassen.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
Hier meine ich.
The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt
Ein Gesicht.
a ray of hope.
Das ist ihre Mutter gewesen, oder nicht?
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Mega cool gemacht. Ob wir auch mal irgendwann sehen werden, wie die Mutter tatsächlich ausgesehen hat? Bis jetzt sehen wir es ja nur so ein bisschen schemenhaft innerhalb dieser Steingesichter. Aber wie sie wohl echt ausgesehen hat. So, jetzt aber. Wir gehen jetzt hier links runter und finden Dillian. Aber es war wichtig, auf jeden Fall nochmal zurückzugehen. Weil wir wären da nicht nochmal hingekommen.
There's the tree. Where is he?
Da hinten.
He's there, under the tree. You can see him. There he is. Come on, you have to keep
Dillian is
going.
waiting. Keep going.
Wir können unten am Wasser entlang. Und wir haben hier oben auch wieder ein Tor. Kommen wir da einfach so hin? Ah, ein Runenwort.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
So.
It's too loud.
Hier kommen wir noch nicht durch. Und ich wandere am Strand entlang. Eine Treppe. So. Ich wollte eigentlich nur oben gucken, falls das tatsächlich wieder so ein Tor ist mit Symbolen, dass wir das rechtzeitig machen. Schauen wir mal. Da ist noch ein Durchgang. Bevor wir da hingehen, weil vielleicht ist ja auf dem Weg irgendwie diese Symbole, aber Gott sei Dank waren da keine. Das heißt, wir gehen jetzt weiter Richtung Dillian. bisschen umschauen. Nicht, dass wir wieder so ein Symbol verpassen. Was haben wir hier? Kommen wir hier durch? Tatsächlich. Große offene Fläche. Ist das nicht der Baum aus dem Intro-Video? Oder aus dem Trailer? Zu dem wir jetzt gerade hingehen? Ich glaube schon. Ich hoffe nicht, dass das wieder einen schlimmen Einfluss auf sie haben wird.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Ach, wieder ein Symbol?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Das ist auch etwas, was ich nicht wusste. Also, der Begriff She-Wolf, der für Wölfin steht, den kannte ich zum Beispiel nicht. Endlich mal was Schönes.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Könnt ihr euch vorstellen, dass es irgendwann mal auf der Welt genau so ausgesehen hat? Überall grün, nur Natur, zwischendurch mal einzelne Hütten und nicht so wie jetzt Großstädte, überall, alles grau in grau. Eine Zeit, in der wir wirklich mal eins mit der Natur waren. Voll schön. Na komm, wo ist er, Dillion?
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillion. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Oh, stell dich gegen die Psychosen. Kämpfe für das, an was du glaubst.
Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is it not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia?
Das ist ein Durchgang in den Baum.
You won't survive. You met him by the tree.
Oha.
She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Vielleicht auf dem Rückweg hier nochmal ein Symbol. Das sagt zumindest gerade so aus, als wäre da eins. Aber da ist noch eins, rechts. Am Wasser. Genau.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Vielleicht habe ich mich auch vertan. Also wenn ich mir das mal so anschaue. Diese Steinformationen, die sehen zwar cool aus, aber wenn man sich das anguckt, das sind immer so weiß gefärbte Punkte und nicht die wir eben gesehen haben aus Granit.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Finden wir jetzt noch 2 weitere? Oder war es das schon? Da ist keiner. Müssen wir hoch zum Baum, ne? Einmal hier rumgucken. Da hätten wir auch hochgehen können. Da ist irgendwas Schlimmes, was auf uns wartet. Ich glaube, es wird Zeit. Die Toten erwarten uns.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Oh Gott.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it.
Okay.
The metal runestones. It's in front of you.
Doch, diese Steinformation.
The metal. The runes. You need that sword. Go to
Dann
the
holen wir
shard.
uns die mal, ne? Würde ich sagen. Einen nach dem anderen. Das waren wir gar nicht so verkehrt mit der Steinformation hier.
Focus. 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 Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
Ach,
What can you see? Go to it. It's not
das sind riesige Schwertelemente, ne?
What can you see? It's in your mind. You can see.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound.
Okay.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable.
Das ist ein neues Gebiet.
Conspired to hide death. Because we have no answer for it.
Ah,
But when it
wir sind
comes,
gerade über das Wasser auf
and
ein
forces
anderes
itself onto our
Element hier,
friends or loved ones,
eine andere Landzunge gekommen.
then comes the reckoning.
Haben wir eine Waffe? Nee, ich glaube nicht, oder? Wir haben nur das zerbrochene Schwert.
Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? Bring you here. Dillian would never do that. He would never risk her life. He cares about her too much. He loves her. He doesn't love her. He does. It's not Dillian's trick. He loves her.
Ein Karren. Na, was finden wir da drin? Ein bisschen was zu essen vielleicht. Sie hat schon lange nichts mehr gegessen.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Okay, da ist ein Durchgang. Man sieht aber auch echt nichts. Das ist auch noch ein Durchgang. Gehen wir erstmal in den hier. Wird das hier hin? Können wir das hier anzünden irgendwie?
He's gone.
Tatsächlich.
Where's he gone? How did you let him go again? Let him leave. He disappeared again. How could you? Find him. You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Sehen wir ihn? Nee.
What's happened to him?
Also hier ist auf jeden Fall schon mal kein Durchgang. Ich glaube, diese Fackeln damals schon wurden auch schon mit sowas ähnlichem wie Öl, so Waltang und so weiter befeuert, oder? Hieß das Waltang? Ich bin mir nicht sicher.
I'll find him.
Aber wir können jetzt hier Licht machen. Das ist praktisch. Mach mal hell. Mach mal Lucky Lucky.
What's that? Did you hear that?
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Warte mal. Ist das... Ich habe das gerade angezündet und rechts wurde es auch hell. Kann das sein, dass wir in einem Labyrinth sind? Lass mal schauen.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think.
Ja, wir gehen diesen Weg jetzt mal.
Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers. I can hear him.
You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
So.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen. It's him. Listen.
It's
Listen.
getting louder.
There he is.
So, wir sehen jetzt rechts und links sehen wir nichts. Wenn ich jetzt anzünde...
You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you.
Nee.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Kann ich das hier auch anzünden? Nee. Ja, seht ihr? Von da bin ich gekommen dann scheinbar. Das ist tatsächlich ein Labyrinth. Und ich gehe einfach immer in die Richtung, wo kein Licht ist. Ansonsten gehe ich ja offensichtlich im Kreis.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know where you are.
She
So.
doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Dillian. She can't hear it.
Das heißt, wir müssen in die Richtung gehen.
It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Links und nach... Ja, beide Richtungen kein Feuer. Okay, wir können in beide Richtungen gehen. Haben wir hier Feuer?
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian
What's
anymore.
happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Jetzt seid doch mal ruhig.
That doesn't sound
What's in there? What's in there? What is it?
a secret room. That voice. It's not Dillian.
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
Links waren wir schon.
What's in there?
Links gehen wir nicht, wir gehen nach rechts weiter. Das sieht anders aus als das, was wir eben hatten, oder? Bin mir fast sicher. Da sind auch so eine Kessel. So ein Feuerkessel hier. Die können wir aber nicht anzünden. Kann man hier rechts rum? Es hört sich an wie ein Monster. Es hört sich definitiv an wie ein Monster. Und das ist ein Feuerkessel? Ich weiß es nicht. Das könnte eine Schmiede sein. Was erwartet uns hier?
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Okay.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more.
There's more.
You have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.